I sent into the network earlier. You want to talk about Kate Winslet?
Sure.
What character would she even be playing anyway?
How about we explain the premise first? Roman, go ahead.
Sure. So let me actually pull up this article here. I sent a link into the network yesterday. So I found this earlier, and so who could Kate Winslet play in Lord of the Rings: The Hunt for Gollum? The trickle of news surrounding the Lord of the Rings: The Hunt for Gollum remains as unpredictable as ever. As of this writing, a handful of names are confirmed for the project, including the inf- indefatigable Andy Serkis, who is set to direct the new Lord of the Rings movie and also play Gollum. Peter Jackson is also
what they call him?
Peter.
Not Peter Jackson. What do they call?
Indefatigable? Indefatigable?
Hold on. Let me see this. Sorry.
What does that mean?
Andy Serkis, who is set to direct the Lord of the Rings movie and play Gollum. Peter Jackson is also attached to producer. Other than that, there are rumors about actors Ian McKellen returning as Gandalf and Elijah Wood as Frodo, but little else. Wait. Unpredictable as ever? Where am I looking at?
Right here. What does that word mean? Hold on, let me put it into Let me put it into Google.
Oh my god, I might have said a bad word. Indefatigable? Indefatigable?
It means persisting tirelessly. Okay.
Indefatigable. Indefatigable.
I guess it means that they're without fatigue. Yes.
That's how it be pronounced. Indefatigable.
Okay, so Andy Serkis. Andy Serkis, who is set to direct the new Lord of the Rings movie and play Gollum. Peter Jackson is also attached as a producer. Other than that, there are rumors about actors like Ian.
We have somebody in the back room. I just heard him pop in.
Crimson is hungry.
Yeah.
What is that? What's that profile name? What's up, man?
Yeah.
I'm eating dinner, motherfucker. That's what's up.
What you eating?
I'll go through the crew.
Tacos, clearly. Like my tagline literally says has tacos.
I'm hanging out eating tacos.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Peter Jackson is also attached as a producer. Other than that, there are rumors about actors like Ian McKellen returning as Gandalf and Elijah Wood as Frodo, but little else. That is until March 11th, 2026. With The Hunt for Gollum still more than 600 days away, we actually have one of the most surprising names of all added to the cast list: Kate Winslet. Winslet could easily slot in as a hobbit, human, elf, and even a dwarf with plenty of makeup.
All right, we're gonna pause right there. We're gonna pause right there for a second. What elf? Or hobbit?
She's not gonna be Rosie Cotton, is she?
Can't be. Rosie Cotton's not born yet. Gollum's 500 years old. For 500 years, it poisoned his mind. So he's like 500.
No, but no. But didn't you say that like the hunt for Gollum takes place during like the Fellowship?
Oh yeah, during the beginning.
So then Rosie
yes.
Cotton would be. Yeah.
I mean, but
so then Rosie Cotton would
that
be
means
alive.
Sam would have to be in it. But we know that Frodo's going to be in it. We know that Gandalf's going to be in it.
Rosie Cotton and Aragorn team up to hunt down Gollum.
Probably. You know what, dude? I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if they put Tariel in this. The made-up character, female elf from the original Hobbit movie, or not the original, from the Hobbit movie, the Peter Jackson Hobbit movies. I wouldn't be surprised if they put Tariel in this, working with Legolas to hunt down Gollum. Because the whole story. Do you remember in the movies when Gandalf says, "Keep it secret, keep it safe. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave.
Yes.
I'm gonna go look into this, and
Yeah.
then I'll be back." And then when he comes back, he's like, "Is it secret? Is it safe?" And he sticks his hand out of the darkness.
Yeah.
In between that time, he's hunting Gollum down. Now Gollum gets captured by the Nazgul and the orcs, and is brought back to Mordor, which is where he says Shire Baggins while he's being tortured.
Yep.
And that's how they know. But Aragorn and Gandalf were trying to get him. And they were actually working with the elves.
Isn't like the interrogation of Gollum the entire like plot of Lord of Rain Gollum?
Yeah. Well, no. Actually, wait. Yes.
Yeah.
You're right.
I watched Roman's stream. It starts out with Gandalf interrogating Gollum.
Yeah, but Gandalf's not even supposed to be there. That game's just retarded.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, technically, Gandalf shouldn't even be there. But Gandalf beats the living shit out of Gollum for information. So I don't know how they're going to show that. Watch One Piece instead.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Is Viggo even being talked about being in this movie? He would have to be in it, right?
Yeah.
This is literally an Aragorn story.
Yeah, Google it. Google Viggo Mortensen.
Yeah. Okay.
Lord of the Rings. Or Hunt for Gollum. But who is Kate Winslet playing? Because they're saying Anya Taylor-Joy is going to be playing Arwen. So that means that what's her name? Kate Winslet is probably going to be playing Galadriel.
Viggo Mortensen is not expected to return as Aragorn in The Lord of the Rings: The Hunt for Gollum, as the film requires a younger actor, according to reports. When he was asked to return, he declined, preferred to protect the character's legacy. Leo Woodall, the White Lotus, is reportedly in talks to take over the role. While I respect Viggo Mortensen, they're bringing back Ian McKellen. So I don't know if they really care about younger actors.
No, Viggo's.
Well, does Gandalf really
Winslet's
need to be younger?
involved.
He looks the same age the whole time.
Yeah. That's the whole point. Gandalf's not going to be in it all that much. Like certain points. They're going to try to make 2 movies out of this too.
They are, yeah. Which when this news first broke,
I'm getting
you said
that
they're gonna have to add a lot of stuff, right?
Oh, we got Boruto. The Hobbit is the original Boruto vibes, brother.
That's facts. Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Well, here's the thing.
The first Hobbit.
The Hobbit was the original piece of source material that spawned the Lord of the Rings.
True.
So I can that's just a bad trilogy. The Hunt for Gollum here, this is the Boruto effect. They are literally milking this property as hard as possible to drag it out more.
Indeed.
Yeah.
It's sad, actually, because we could have a Peter Jackson Halo trilogy right now.
Winslet's involvement makes sense on a certain level. She worked with Peter Jackson before his Middle-earth days, helping him with the 1994 movie Heavenly Creatures. But in that case, the British actress was playing.
Wow, everybody knows that. Everybody knows that movie.
But in that case, the British actress was playing a based on reality teenager in a psychological thriller. Now she's making the shift to high fantasy, which begs the question: who could she be in the upcoming Middle-earth movie? When Deadline broke the news, they didn't say minor role. The headline read Kate Winslet to play a female lead. It added Serkis and Peter Jackson spent most of last year coaxing Winslet to appear in the film. That's not something that you do for a quick cameo. I immediately had a few obvious guesses, and I did some quick research to flesh out a list of my top 11 casting options. Let's break them down and see which ones make the most sense. First of all, I just want to say I hope that she plays Sauron. That would be hilarious. Firstly, K candidates 1 through 5, elf or dwarf. One of the more likely candidates, Winslet could play Galadriel. I don't know if I want her to. The matriarch of Tolkien's world has already been cast twice.
Galadriel's in the story, so they're gonna make Galadriel be in there. Yeah.
The matriarch of Tolkien's world has already been. The matriarch of Tolkien's world has already been cast twice, and she definitely could play a part in the movie. If the other Kate Blanchett isn't interested in a return, maybe they're recasting with another familiar face. Winslet could also play Arwen, although I think that is unlikely since the fan favorite Elven Queen Liv Tyler has already expressed a willingness to return. The other elf who comes to mind is Celebrian.
No, Celeborn.
Arwen's mother, whose story is tragic, but in the books, her story ends more than 4 centuries before Bilbo's adventures, so it would require some timeline warping. Listen, though, you say that, but Legolas is literally in the Hobbit movies.
He
so,
shouldn't
like,
be.
Anything's possible.
He's not in the book.
I know that, Roland. I'm saying that they've already warped the timeline. So, like, would that be so crazy out of the realm of possibility? No.
Dude,
no.
After Rings of Power, fucking yes.
As far as dwarves are concerned, I can think of 2 obvious ways this could work. The first is that Winslet could play Dees. Who Dees? She's one of the only named female dwarves in all of Tolkien's canon. Thanks, Deeza of the Rings of Power, for helping flesh that list out a bit. Deez is a royal dwarf and Thorin Oakenshield's younger sister. She's the mother of Fili and Kili, who go on Bilbo's adventure in The Hobbit, and her death date is unknown, which means she could still be kicking around during the time of the Hunt for Gollum plot.
Shut the fuck up. No. Pause
Kate
it.
candidates.
Yeah, pause it for a second. Shut the fuck up. That's retarded. I just have to say that. I'm sorry, but that's retarded. That's full on fucking stupid.
K candidates 6 through 11, human or hobbit. The rest of the characters who come to mind are either humans or hobbits, which are really the same thing, just different sizes. The most likely candidate for a human woman in my mind is.
Oh my god! Who is this person? Who is this person that wrote this?
Gilrion Aragorn's mom. Hold on, we can look at the author after I'm done reading this. She plays a really important role in the Rangers' early life. Another human option is Findu,
No, fucking
Denethor's
she
wife.
doesn't. She's barely in the book. Oh my god.
She's the mother of both Boromir and Faramir, whom she gives birth to during the time of the Hunt for Gollum movie.
Whoa, wait.
She also has
Wait. What the fuck was just said?
Denethor's wife. She's the mother of both Boromir
Okay.
and Faramir, whom she gives birth to during the time of the Hunt for Gollum movie. We thought they were older than that. Because if it takes place over,
technically speaking, Aragorn's like 87 in the Two Towers. So he's 88 by the end of the movies. But he knew Theoden when Theoden was a kid. But they were friends.
right?
So,
Right.
no, I don't think that's fully correct. I could be wrong, but I don't think that's fully correct.
Okay.
Unless they lowered his age in movies and I'm just forgetting, but I don't think it's correct that Aragorn. God damn.
She also has a tragic end, which can make for a compelling story in the movie. Theoden is a similar character. She's the mother of Éomer and Éowyn, and is Theoden's sister. Her death from illness is what sets up her kids' situation for the Lord of the Rings, where Theoden has to step into an uncle turned father role. A less likely option for Winslet is Theoden's mother, Morwen Steelsheen, who is also the mother of Theoden. Finally, for hobbits, I have one really good guess. Primula Brandybuck. This is one of the most likely candidates because Primula is Frodo's mom. That alone could get her involved since she gives birth to Frodo during the hunt. What? What? Huh? What?
Wait.
She gives birth to Frodo. Huh?
Wait, does this guy think that the Hunt for Gollum is a prequel?
What?
What?
This actually is not even right.
Isn't it supposed to be like in the middle of Fellowship?
Or get here, Rolando.
No.
Oh,
When
I was lurking.
After Bilbo disappears, Gandalf leaves, and then the hunt for Gollum ensues. That's why Gollum is
clearly
screaming. Hold on, Roman. That's why Gollum is screaming Baggins Shire, because he got captured by the Nazgul.
Yep.
That's the hunt for Gollum. What the fuck are they talking about?
Frodo's clearly alive. Frodo's clearly alive.
So this person just didn't pay attention to any of the promotion for the shit.
This is bullshit. What are you fucking talking about? This is literally just wrong. I don't have anything else to say to you. This is actually just wrong. Even Roman, who read the book,
could get hurt.
Roman hasn't read the books in years, and he looked at this and went, "What the fuck?"
Well, yeah, because Frodo is alive when Gandalf leaves. I'm not that stupid. What? It's obvious to me that this person has either never watched Fellowship or read it ever. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, homie? Okay. So that alone could get her.
What's up?
That alone could get her involved.
Hold on. Rolando, you got something going on in the background that sounds like you're punching a box.
Sounds like you're standing right next to the fucking train tracks, just.
Yeah, there we go.
That alone could get her involved, since she gives birth to during the Hunt for Gollum story. But I'm even more intrigued because of Primula's ending. Tolkien says that there's a nefarious rumor about Frodo's parents' death. They die when he's young, which suggests that Primula murdered her husband Drogo. Even better, there's a fan theory that it's actually Gollum who murders Frodo's parents. What?
If they do
Where did
that,
that rumor come from?
if they do that, fuck them. No, literally the entire point was Frodo's parents died in a fishing accident, like drowning. Like a storm happened. Dude, you're loud as fuck, dude.
Look, I don't want to hear it from Captain. I always blast music in the background whenever I join a fucking Discord call.
Yeah, that's a Discord call.
I'm typing.
That's a stream. That's a Discord call, not a stream.
Go fuck yourself. I don't care.
Not clearly. My point
I'm
being,
moving my mic closer to my keyboard so that you can hear this more.
I don't care. The chat does, though.
At least I have the courtesy to mute myself.
As a final guess for Winslet's role, I suspect Circus could go the way of the Hobbit by introducing a character like Toriel, Evangeline Lilly, who is made up for the movie, isn't from the books and purely exists in the adaptation. Bonus option: Gollum's grandmother. One more option I want to add here is that Tolkien fan sites like Fellowship of Fans are suggesting that Winslet will play.
You know she's gonna be a fucking girl boss elf. Just we gave them the benefit of the doubt with the
one more option I want to add here. One more option I want to add here is that Tolkien fan sites like Fellowship of Fans are suggesting that Winslet will play Smeagol/Gollum's grandmother in the movie. I didn't include this in the original list because if this is true, I think Winslet's role might be smaller than it sounds, and the term lead role might be a bit misleading. Gollum's grandma is barely mentioned in Tolkien's writings, and she isn't even named. In the Fellowship of the Ring book, Gandalf talks about her saying Gollum's family was ruled by a grandmother of the folk, stern and wise in old lore, such as they had. He adds that when Smeagol breaks bad, his grandmother, desiring peace, expelled him from the family and turned him out of her hold. The wizard also refers to her as a matriarch, as a great person in her way. That's about it. She never talks, and she's only in the very beginning of Gollum's story. So if those particular rumors end up true, either Winslet's role will be pretty short, or they're significantly building out a part of Gollum's story that Tolkien never really talked about. Okay, first of all, this is not about Gollum's origin for the last time. This is not about his origin. This is simply about Gollum being hunted. This is not about his origin story. I don't understand what... Dude, listen to me. I'm not even deep into the lore, and I know this. Do not hold that up. Do not hold that up. Get that out of my sight, Roland. Get that out of my sight.
I have a question.
Get that out of my sight.
It's like a crucifix to a vampire right now.
Must have been a real slow news day for the person to write this piece of shit.
Like, does this person
a bunch of lies.
Understand a single thing that they're talking about?
It seems, aren't they even citing that fandom that's like fucking stupid? That's already gone completely against Tolkien's writings and meanings of them.
I'm gonna hit this like the end. Roman, wait. I'm gonna hit this like the end Kyridian.
Terrible. Oh, I also have the hunt for Gollum too, because Roland's a fake friend. Anyway,
I'm a real friend. You got a lot of views on that
I was about to say he's got a real friend.
That
He's
is,
hanging around with you after you shaved and you look like Titan from Megamind.
You know what, bro?
That's not even
I do
fair,
not.
bro.
I've been sitting here thinking that the shaving did you dirty, dude.
The Lord of the Rings: The Hunt for Gollum is scheduled to arrive in theaters on December 17th, 2027. I do not look like Titan from Megamind, bro. I do not. All right? I do not. Actually, let me even